Corey, what do you have to say about the this consciousness stuff with the quantum?
So I'm not entirely understanding what you're saying, but it's not because like I didn't believe it. It's just because like I don't fully understand it yet. So go ahead and elaborate a little bit
All right.
further.
So I was watching some stuff fucking with a bunch of just like really good scientists talking about, okay, you know that whole double slit thing?
Double split or
Slit.
No, I don't think I've ever
Like where they shoot like fucking particles and then it makes out lines of light.
Oh shit, okay.
Okay, so they're saying that it is the very beginning of using your mind to control reality could have been proven in a test where people were trying to control those particles with their brain, and like this was on a TED Talk.
Bro, that's fucking insane.
Dude, I know it was some like I don't fuck, dude. It was 137 people that they did the test on, and like I don't remember the exact numbers that came up, but it was something to talk about.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, this shit was crazy.
Fucking when that had me thinking, what I was thinking about the other day. Remember how I said it was harder for me to digest the idea of our minds being something that has no connection to our body whatsoever?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of having an easier time digesting that.
Good.
And my reasoning why is because of the fact that when you were born, or let's say when you were 10 years old, you have literally none of the same cells in your body that you have right now.
Agreed.
And if our mind was the exact same thing, like, yeah, we reproduce cells, like, right?
Mhm.
But it couldn't have been tied to those cells. Our mind can literally move between life forms, because cells are the most.
Oh, Corey, you're not gonna be having this. So, did you see about how teleportation could literally be possible because of what basically you just said about not needing the cells and creating new ones?
Holy shit.
Dude, check this out. So the way they're theorizing it is that they would put you in a particle chamber that would replicate every single cell or like whatever the fuck in your body, and then would be able to move that to a move all of that data essentially and move it to a different tube of particles in a different like country, and you would be able to fucking teleport because you wouldn't need those old cells. Like in all of those old particles, you could take what you need from those and fucking move them. And that's what made me think that the whole moving consciousness was definitely plausible.
But if, you wouldn't even necessarily need to move the person, would you? You're just
Exactly. With what I'm saying is, you wouldn't even need to move the person. You could just move the consciousness.
Exactly. I see. Not that, but like, the form of teleportation they're describing, aren't they? Okay, so let's say that you take down an exact map of every person's cell, right?
Okay.
You have that part done. Are you teleporting them, or are you recreating, like, them?
Technically, like, if you go with, are you teleporting them, you would have to say, are you teleporting their consciousness? Because, like I said, I don't think you are your cells.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So we're both right in a sense there.
Damn, bro. What the fuck is this world? We have so much to figure out.
Yeah.
I need to give you a lot of money to do research.
Dude, I was like, Corey should just pay me to research the shit out of stuff one day. Like,
I was thinking about that. You get so much research on so much random shit.
dude, and that's why, bro, I hate when people are like, oh, yeah, you're fucking stupid, or how could you talk about this if that sounds outlandish. And I'm like, well, I've looked into it a lot. It's not like I'm talking right out of my fucking neck.
It's not like I'm talking out of my fucking neck, the location of the local court.
I'm talking right above the neck.
Right above my neck,
But
within my neck. But it can't come out.
dude, I was looking into how Stephen Hawking's chair worked, and it fucked me up a little bit.
So, couldn't just, like, hit his, like, keyboard form see his eyes or something like that?
Okay, so back in the day, what happened was is he was controlling a little fucking mouse thing with his hand, and then ALS took that away from him. So then they made a thing that was like measured his face muscles and how they moved, and then that's what it was. But now I think it's a mixture of his eyes and his face muscles, because he's even losing control of his fucking like his face muscles or something.
That's intense. Hey, you know what though? That guy was supposed to die like 40 years ago.
Oh, yeah. No, dude. His doctor, when he turned 21, said he was going to be dead within 2 to 3 years. And I saw a video of him saying, "Here I am, 54 years later, still making theories." Or he was like, still writing scientific papers. I was like, get him, Steven.
The fucking boy.
Honestly.
Honestly, like, if I could talk to 3 living people right now, over a blunt, it'd be Neil deGrasse Tyson, Stephen Hawking, and Michael Jordan. Because you'd be rolling the blunts and having a conversation as well.
I would.
People be questioning the too smart.
Bro, I would fucking love to, like, be on Joe Rogan's podcast with, like, fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson or something, dude. Because they have, like, 3- and 4-way, like, videos sometimes, and that would be amazing. Amazing.
You know what we should do?
Huh.
We should contact Neil deGrasse Tyson somehow, some way.
Dude,
Like,
Neil deGrasse Tyson would not waste his time with my broke ass.
I think if he did it enough, he might. I think if you let him know that you're a big enough fan. Like, cause I think if I was big enough and I had fans like that, I might once in a while dedicate some time to them.
You know, I did find, I was watching, did you know Neil deGrasse Tyson has his own YouTube series called Space Talk?
Does he?
Yeah, dude, it's so good, and he does this thing called, like Space Queries or whatever the fuck, and if you're his Patreon and you're a high, like, donating Patreon, you can fucking, like, be the first person, you can ask him questions that he will literally fucking answer. Like, he will give you, like, a detailed answer, basically, and you can ask, like, dude, it's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, like, I feel like a more, like, reasonable thing to do would be to, like, contact Joe Rogan, like, and try to get, like, on his, like, I know to be on, like, his podcast sounds, like, fucking ridiculous, but I don't see why not. You know, if we could possibly transport humans, I don't see why I can't be on Joe Rogan's podcast.
I mean, yeah, that's something that stoners would enjoy listening to, so.